Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. So, before we head off to continue the main story, I think we're gonna do a side mission or two. Lumio City is just bursting with Pokemon. Don't you think it's wonderful? After hearing how folks here live in harmony with Pokemon, I just had to visit and see for myself. And I'm so glad I did. When it comes to getting along with Pokemon, though, I could give the city a run for its money. See my two cuties here? They were a Cleffa and a Bunnery when I first became their trainer. We've been traveling together ever since, and thanks to that, they were able to evolve into Clefairy and Lopunny. See, these Pokemon don't evolve unless they're really friendly with their trainer. But here's an idea. Why don't we have a battle? That way I can show you just how close I am with my dear Pokemon. Okay. Let me know when you're in the mood for a battle, alright? I suppose I can do that. Great, let's keep it nice and friendly, shall we? Sure, nice and friendly. And fiery. Flame-broiled Clefairy. I'm eating rabbit tonight. Clearly, you are very good friends with your own Pokemon as well. You better believe it. Dear me, it looks like we lost. You and your Pokemon were really working as a perfect team. You might even be just as friendly with your Pokemon as I am with mine. Oh, but speaking of my Pokemon, my two cuties must be feeling pretty down after losing to you. But some quality relaxation time here at the cafe should cheer them up in no time. You know that's a great thing to do, right? Spending time at cafes with your Pokemon helps you deepen your bonds and become close friends. Make sure to try it out with your own darling Pokemon, won't you? Sure. Yeah, we can keep that in mind. Okay. There's a side mission at the Rust Syndicate. But I have a feeling that that's gonna be more of a complicated, side mission. You know what? Let's go ahead and progress the story first, and then we can decide on some more afterwards. I just got lucky with a quick battle mission. But sometimes they're not that simple, so... Let's go ahead and get back to the cafe. They're inside, wondering where I am. Like, what the frick is going on? The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Shadow, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! Oh. it's a little rusty. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. It was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course plenty of wild Pokémon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you even get to see the truth for yourself. Well, that's wonderful. I don't think I'm doing any more side missions today. We've discovered a dungeon. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Well, that's convenient. Okay. This warp panel doesn't seem to be powered. You'll have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running again. Okay. The door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. Okay. Well, this place has seen better days. Aw, I was about to be like, who needs to fight when you can just catch him? Alright, we already have one, so we don't actually need to catch it. Okay. Ooh, a big switch! A lever, even. You pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Ooh. The lights are back on, and nearby warp panels should work now. Okay, okay. Hey, lab keycard A. Nice. Alright, so we went through that one. What about this one? Does this take us back to the entrance? No. We get a Dawn Stone. That's a big old hole. Hi there. Okay, so those two teleports are clear. This teleport is not active. Tap the key card against the panel. Door open. Yippee. Oh, hi Noivern. Would you like to be mine? Come on. Nice! I've been trying to catch Noivern for ages. There's like one spot that I know where you can find them. And I kept trying to get them. And it kept failing. So now I'm glad that we caught it. Okay, door is locked. Yoink. Let's switch the lever on. Okay. So that door is closed. That door is closed. Let's do this teleport pad first. Rare candy. Another teleport pad. We're back here. Ah. We got keycard D. Were there any other teleport pads that we gain access to? Just double checking. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Oh. Aww. Ah, dang it. Alright, I guess we'll try Metang. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to come back for them later. We got a sunstone. Alright. Ah, we've worked our way around here. Go ahead and turn on the power before we do anything else. But I haven't actually seen warp pads yet. So there's a warp pad there. Okay, good. Max revive. Okay. Nugget. This must lead somewhere else. Ekans. Why did I swords dance? That was stupid. Hi, Arbok. Now, why are you coming for me? Ow! Dang it. Nice. Frozen solid. Hey. You're frozen solid. Don't track with your head. That's cheating. Mine. Nice. Okay, we got lab card C. Okay, nice. We came from there, so this is progress. I really thought you were going to get stuck on that table. I am honest. Oh, hi, Norvin. I don't need you anymore, so I'm going to ignore you. Hi there. Why do I keep using Ice Beam? It is not very effective at hitting things. At least small things. The door opened. Oh. Hi there. An Aegis slash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Wonderful. Okay, so this is technically against an alpha, but it's not. You can't catch anything. Boom, baby! The path is now clear! Okay. Anything else hiding in this room? Does not look it. You obtained the elevator key! Nice! Head to the elevator near the entrance. It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Oh! Fascinating. Lever. Okay. And this will take me right back to the entrance. Cool. You tap the elevator key against the panel. You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? I guess basement floor 2. Okay, so we have to go to floor 3 for progress. No, it's just a jail cell. Okay. I feel like if I had played X and Y, I would remember that. But, never mind. We'll go to floor 3. Basement floor 3 at that. Hello? Ooh. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File tool. Tool? File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational. You know what? I feel like this is probably Lysandre talking. He probably recorded voiceover for this. So let's actually switch to Lysandre's voice. At first, I was just doing a generic computery voice. But I think this is Lysandre, like, you know, given a update or a audio log. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? That's a good question. The Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. Again, can't read. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Okay, I was right in switching to Lysandre. Oh. Hi there. How did you get down here? There's no stairs. Did you use the elevator? Oh, okay. You used the elevator. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. L? But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost my memories, most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ. Then do what must be done. I can't speak. Well, where did Zygarde go? Where did Zygarde go? Okay. All right, bye. So basement floor 2 must have been AZ's prison. Based off of context. Did you see Lysandre? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Shadow, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee for those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Right. Yeah, about that. That was a lot. So, how about we distract ourselves with some side missions? Yeah. I'm sure that AZ and Team MZ can wait. Oh, I need to be down there. I need to use the ramp. Hi there! Look at all those binnacle! I just want to go for a ride in my beloved boat, but they're blocking my way. I don't mean to boast, but my boat's the best. But now I can't even climb aboard. That's why I need your help. Can you chase those blasted binnacle for me? Chase off those blasted binnacles. Speaking is hard. Do you want to battle these binnacle and chase them away? I'll chase them off. Exactly who I need. Thunderbolts! Thunder! Thunderbolts! Thunder! Well, that was easy. Thanks a lot for getting rid of those binnacle. You're welcome. Oh no! Huh? They're back to blocking my beautiful boat! My boat's not for ferrying around a bunch of binnacle, you know? Wait, do you all actually want to get on my boat? Well, alright then. Let me get it ready. Come aboard, you boat-loving binnacle! Yay! Boat ride! Yeah, boats! Incredible. Okay, now I need to get back up. Oh, they're on the roof. Of course they are. Wasn't there? No. Where can I get to elevation? Okay, that's not gonna get me high enough. Alright, I guess I'll do this quest. Hey there! You think you could help a guy out? See, I started up a Go-Goat carrier service, but all my helpers are on the small side for Go-Goat. What I really need is a big old Go-Goat that could carry larger packs for my clients. Could you be a pal and catch an extra large Go-Goat for me? If you want to know the size of a Pokemon, just check its summary. Should be right there. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Do I have a Go-Goat? I feel like I caught one. Medium. Fair enough. Alright, I'll come back later with a Go-Goat of extra large size. Child! You gotta help me! My little sister wandered off after Litwick. I've heard about Litwick. They're the Pokemon that suck out your life force. What if my sister has had all her life force drained? What if she never comes back? Please, you gotta help me find my sister. Oh. Hi. Oh. Spooky. Okay. That was a Litwick! Maybe if we follow it, we'll be able to find my sister. Okay, sounds like a good of plan as good of a plan as any. That Hi. Are we gonna have to see this the whole time? Hurry, we don't want to lose it. Yeah, I'm trying. It just won't let me walk while I'm in the cutscene. It sure is leading us somewhere. Oh. Incredible. Okay, okay, I think this is technically closer. Also, I gotta remember, this, I'm gonna use this real quick, just to remind myself that it's there. Because that's how we'll get to that other side mission. Alright, leading me into the sewers, huh? Did it go in there? Seems that way. Spooky, spooky sewers! There doesn't seem to be a single wild Pokemon around. Maybe you should go further into the sewers and see what you can find. Okay. Wait. Huh? Is this how this always looked? Maybe it did. Child! Child? Who are you? Kansei asked me to help. Oh, so you came to find me? My brother worries too much. Well, we're almost done here. Ah! We just got attacked by a Litwick. Hey, are you okay? Oh dear. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried you'd never wake up. My sister says she came here to help this Litwick. The poor little thing seemed really weak, so I was letting it absorb some of my life force. I heard somewhere that's what helps Litwick stay happy and healthy. You should leave that kind of thing to someone grown up like me. I have way more life force. Yeah, I guess. Thanks for coming to find me anyway. Bye-bye. I hope you feel better now, Litwick. Bye-bye! Oh? What are you doing? Wait, stay back. Ah! Don't do that to me. Okay, well, that was interesting. Well, let's go ahead and go up here. The sun will be setting soon. Well, who cares about that? Nice view up here, isn't it? I've traveled through many regions, and I can tell you, Lumios's skyline is special. Really brings home how tall some of the buildings are. Some of the buildings are, you know. Hey, what do you say to having an interesting Pokemon battle with me? One where you both use only flying type Pokemon. You can have as many Pokemon on your team as you like, as long as they all share the flying type. How about it? Okay. Let me know once you're ready to have a battle using flying types only. I suppose I can do that. So I'm assuming Gyarados is okay. Because it does have flying type. What do I even have? I suppose Talonflame. Not very, not a very good level-wise. 36 isn't bad. If this guy's like level 50, though, I'm slightly in trouble. Salamence. Salamence will be good. Yeah, you'll do. We could do Swablu, but let's look at our other options. We could do Delibird. I really hope... Oh, actually, hold on. Is Noivern... Aerodactyl's only level 20, so... where is my Noivern? There it is. Sure, let's take Noivern. Ah, I see you only have flying-type Pokemon on your team. Let's get our battle going, then. You're on! Time to see whose Pokemon will rule the skies. This is gonna be the first battle that I lose, and it's because all of my Pokemon are lower than level 50. Noibat! That's not who I wanted to start with. I mean, it's a good thing that he only has 3 Pokemon, so... Yeah, we could have done that with just, the sky's the limit for your strength. I could have done that with just Gyarados, probably. Look at those flying type skills. You're practically a Sky Trainer yourself. You know, Sky Battles were something of a fad here in Kalos a while back. People would battle using only Pokemon that could fly or float. I bet you could become the best at Sky Battles if you wanted. Why, you might even reignite people's passion for Sky Battles. It's a good idea. Okay, now to fix my party again. Perfect. Everything's back to normal. Okay, let me quick look around on the top of these rooftops. Just in case there's anything good up here. Max Revive. Always nice to get one of those for free. Nice! Finally got one. Alright. We're probably out of time. Yeah. Let's call it there. Next time, we will head back to Hotel Z and continue the story. So look forward to that. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that is all. So, see ya.